Hey everybody, David Newton at Untitled Vinyl here with my top 10 Beatles songs. This is a thread that was started by Carson Tucker, and I've seen a few other members in the VC chime in with their lists, and so I wanted to come together because I'm a huge Beatles fan, and I've been a fan since high school, and just really wanted to jump on board. So I put the list together rather quickly. I didn't want to overanalyze things. So I'm kicking it off with number 10 and a song from my favorite Beatle, George Harrison. This is from the Past Masters albums, and that is Old Brown Shoe. I really like this song a lot. George kind of came into his own there at the end. I really like the Strat that I'm sorry, not the Strat, the Telecaster that he uses on this song. The guitar solo in this one is really impressive. It sounds very Clapton-esque. It features some of George's early slide work, and I just have always been a fan of this song. Coming in at number 9 is the first song on the list from Paul McCartney, and this is from the Revolver album, and that is Here, There, and Everywhere. I really like the simplicity of this song. Paul just had a knack for writing good ballads, and of course the harmonies in the song are great. So number 9, Here, There, and Everywhere. Number 8 for me is from Let It Be, also from George Harrison, and that is the song I Me Mine. I really like how the song starts off sounding like a waltz almost, and then it kicks into the kind of the guitar boogie part in the middle. I really like George's vocal quality in this song. It's just always been a favorite of mine. George, sometimes his stuff can be overlooked and, well, I guess overshadowed by the Lennon and McCartney beast, but George was his own force to be reckoned with, in my opinion. Coming in at number 7 is from the Help album, and this is from John Lennon, and that is You've Got to Hide Your Love Away. I really like John's vocals in the song. He almost sounds vulnerable. Just a great track. I really like the flute part that comes in towards the end. Just fantastic ballad from John. Number 6 for me is also from the Help album, and that is I've Just Seen a Face by Paul McCartney. Love how this song opens up with the acoustic guitar part, and then it kind of has like a country shuffle feel to it, which is I think why I like it so much, because it kind of stands out from the rest of the songs on the album. At number 5 is from Rubber Soul, and this is from John Lennon, and that is Norwegian Wood, This Bird Has Flown. This is the first song in pop music to feature a sitar. I've always enjoyed this song. I really like the lyrics to the song, the story it tells. I like the back and forth kind of between John and Paul in the lyric delivery. Just a fantastic song, and one of my earliest songs that I connected with in the Beatles catalog. Number 4 is from the Magical Mystery Tour, and that is, of course, John Lennon's Strawberry Fields Forever. Need I say more? Just a classic track from John, my favorite from the Magical Mystery Tour album. And number 3 is Hey Jude from Paul McCartney. This song was written for Julian, John Lennon's son. And this is the time when John is starting to see Yoko. He's left Cynthia. So Paul's thinking, this must be taking a toll on Julian. So he wrote this song as kind of a, hey, don't let it get you down. This will pass. Just keep your head on, and things will work themselves out. The next 2 songs are from the White Album, and if I were to make this list a month from now, a year from now, 5 years from now, these two songs would still be in my top 2 list. At number 2 is Sexy Sadie from John Lennon. This was a song that was written during their getaway with Maharishi. It was written at a point where John was kind of calling the Maharishi's bluff almost, and the song, the original working title was Maharishi, and it was, "Hey Maharishi, you made a fool of everyone." Changed it to Sexy Sadie. It's one of my favorite tracks off the White Album. I think this song is why I like Karma Police so much from Radiohead. They sound very similar, but number 2, Sexy Sadie by John Lennon. And number 1 is from George Harrison, my favorite Beatle. Features my favorite guitarist, Eric Clapton, and that is "While My Guitar Gently Weeps." Really like how the song kicks off with the piano part from Paul, and then Clapton comes in with his guitar solo, and it truly does sound like his guitar is weeping. I've just always loved this song. It's one that I will crank up when it comes on the radio. My absolute favorite song from George Harrison. So that's my list. I know there are a lot of Beatle fans in the VC, but there's also a lot of you that are probably casual listeners. So for those of you that are casual listeners, what are your favorite Beatles songs? You don't have to put together a top 10 list, but just share with me some of your favorites. That's going to do it for this video. Hope everyone's had a great start to their weekend, and until next time, take care. Thanks.